Hello, welcome back to my channel. Now I am going to tell you a story of Grid Hairstylist. In a time when stories walked beside men and magic breathed through the dusty winds of Africa, there lived a girl whose hands carried a gift the world had never seen. A girl whose braids were so perfect, so divine, that elders whispered her fingers were shaped by the ancestors. This is the legend. They say that on the night Ayo was born, the moon glowed brighter than usual, and the wind stopped, as if the whole world paused just to watch her arrival. The midwife swore she saw tiny golden lines glowing across the baby's palms, like the first outline of a braid. People dismissed it as the ramblings of an old woman. But they were wrong. Ayo grew differently. Her fingers danced before she could walk. She braided grass, palm leaves, goat hair, anything she could touch. No teacher, no lessons, just pure, ancient instinct. And by the time she turned 10, women traveled from nearby villages just to feel her little hands reshape their hair into tiny, flawless grids. One day, old grandmother Tembo approached her. A woman whose eyesight had faded, whose spirit carried years of heavy stories. "Braid my hair, child," she whispered, "so I may feel young again, even if I cannot see it." Ayo began. Her fingers glided through Tembo's hair like a soft breeze. Something miraculous happened. Tembo's grey hair began to darken. Thin strands turned full and healthy. The crowd gasped. Tembo raised her hands to her head and cried. Ayo didn't understand what had happened, but the elders did. They exchanged worried looks. Ayo's gift was not ordinary. It was spiritual, deep, and powerful. One season, 3 warrior brothers arrived. Kato, proud and strong. Musa, a gentle and love-struck. Tamu, grieving the death of a friend. Each came seeking transformation. Ayo listened quietly. She braided Kato in sharp, bold grids, and he felt strength surge through him like fire. She braided Musa in soft, flowing patterns, and the girl he admired finally noticed him. She braided Tamu in gentle, healing squares, and for the first time in months, he smiled. Ayo wasn't just styling hair. She was healing souls. When the braiding ended, Nyaru lifted her work. Lines crooked, parts uneven, braids unraveling, gasps, whispers, shame. But when Ayo lifted her model's head, silence fell. Her hairstyle shone like woven sunlight. Each grid perfect, each line sacred, a masterpiece. The chief bowed. Child, you carry the gift of the divine. Your hands are blessed. Nyaru collapsed, shaking. I only wanted to be remembered, she cried. For the first time. Ayo understood, and she forgave her. After Nyaru's defeat, Ayo became a legend. Warriors came for courage, brides came for blessings, travelers came for protection, old men came to restore honor, mothers came seeking new hope. Every braid carried meaning, every grid carried destiny, and Ayo listened, truly listened, to every story. Her hut became a sanctuary for broken hearts and weary spirits. One afternoon, royal guards arrived. The king requests you, they said. Ayo traveled 3 days to the palace, where she met Princess Amina. Silent for 2 years since losing her mother, Ayo touched the princess's hair gently. You don't need to speak, she whispered. Just let me braid. As she created soft healing grids, the princess trembled and cried, and when Ayo finished, the princess smiled. The first smile in years. The king bowed before Ayo. You have healed my child, he said. You are richer than gold. But Ayo answered, I only want my hands to serve people. Years later, a shadow returned, Nyaru, but she was broken, consumed by jealousy, eyes hollow, spirit wounded. I challenge you again, she shouted, but Ayo shook her head. I fight no one, my gift is not for battle. Nyaru, blinded by bitterness, lunged at her. Ayo's palms burst with golden light, throwing Nyaru backward. The ancestors had spoken. Nyaru collapsed, crying. I only wanted to be special. Ayo knelt beside her. You are, but jealousy blinded you. She braided Nyaru's neglected hair gently, and in those moments, healed the wound jealousy had carved inside her. It was the beginning of Nyaru's redemption. Ayo and Nyaru opened a school of hairstyling, teaching children the meaning behind African braids, grids for strength, curves for balance, spirals for spiritual growth, 3-strand braids for unity. Their wisdom spread across kingdoms. People traveled months just to learn the art, and Ayo became more than a stylist. She became a symbol, a reminder that beauty is culture. Beauty is history, beauty is healing, beauty is spiritual. Thank you very much for watching and for always supporting my storytelling journey. Your like, comment, shares keep this channel alive. And I am truly grateful for every single one view. Now tell me, what lesson did you personally take from this story? I really want your thoughts, and I will be replying every single comment, and please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and turn on notifications. You want to get next story by Smart Future. I love you all.